The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they are ready to get down to the task at hand. A view of downtown Detroit is seen from the riverfront on a beautiful day here in the Motor City. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Wizards. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, Detroit, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And when I look at Washington, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
I don't think they'll stay there. I think they've got a great chance to climb up in the standings as we get deeper into the season, and the players get more settled into their respective roles.
And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. And for the Pistons, Diallo out there with Grant. Then there's Plumlee, then there's Hayes, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right, right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now here's Beal, calling the missed shot by Dennis Smith. Here's Hayes. Smith for 3. He doesn't hit that one. The pass to Bryant. He can't get it to go. Plumlee with some nice D. And here we go. Fast break. Plumlee's got it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Now Hayes, following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. Back to Smith. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
Westbrook passes to Bryant. He kicks to Avdia. Passes it to Beal. And again, Washington, no good.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
They get it again. Another shot. Here's Grant. And finally they hit one.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And it's Bryant in the corner. The kick out to Westbrook. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
Pistons passing it around. Smith against Westbrook. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And then Smith with the dunk.
I tell you what, at only 6'3", Smith has some major hops. Super at leaping up quickly to throw it down.
Now here's Westbrook. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Beal. Puts it up. Rebound by Grant.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Hayes. Now here is Smith. Kicks it to Grant. Westbrook with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And finished off by Westbrook.
Constant energy. Westbrook's effort on D leads to a hoop. You're not going to outwork this guy.
And there's the pass to Diallo. And here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook. The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
Both free throws good from Smith.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Westbrook passes to Bryant. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He believes that Bradley Beal's playmaking is now almost as dangerous as his scoring. Coach said as Beal became the target for defenses, he's adjusted. Now he burns them with the pass. That's why we're going to play him straight up tonight. And that means Beal could get going early and often. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The first free throw is good. Smith hits them both. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Smith with the stuff.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Over to the wing. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Grant. Hachimura, no good. The Pistons have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Hayes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Grant dishes to Smith. Westbrook against Grant. Here's Smith. Hayes trying to break free. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Hachimura the pass to Abdia. Puts it up from 17. Here's Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the line for him here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Free throw, good, Bryant. And Washington making a change here. Smith has checked in. Good on both. The Pistons trailing. Now Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From about 19 feet, Smith, no luck. Washington shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. And again, Washington no good. And, well, Detroit shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Hayes trying to break free. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, here is Smith. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely was not himself. And that one's good. Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Here's Hayes. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bay. That shot missing. Now Washington takes it the other way. And here's Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Hayes. Washington with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Fires from the wing. Here's Hachimura. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Uh-oh, starting out in rhythm. That's 4 out of 5 he's hit, and we're only in quarter number 1.
For Washington, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Smith. And then for Washington, Lopez, he's checked in for Westbrook. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Avdia. And the free throw, no good. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Hachimura. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bay. Outside, Joseph. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. You take a look at Hayes, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. To the right side. For 3, Westbrook. And he's good on the 3 ball. Westbrook's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wizards. Outside, Joseph. Down low. Here's Bay. That one a little long. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Lopez, no luck. And, well, Detroit shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Okafor kicks to Joseph. Here's Bay. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Hayes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The dish to Joseph. Okafor, high post. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And the Pistons with possession here. After the basket by Washington. Bay. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The pull-up. Offensive rebound. Smith, no luck.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Joseph, that's good. Now here is Smith. To the paint. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Davis Bertans checks in for Washington.
And a quick look at the numbers for Smith. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Now here's Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Joseph with the ball. Clock at 6. Washington leading now by 6. Bertans passes to Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Hayes kicks to Okafor. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Hayes over Bertans. Detroit, no good that time either.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And finished off by Westbrook.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
In transition, here come the Wizards. The layup missed.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Washington. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Pistons trailed by 10. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Okafor. It's blocked.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Passes it to Diallo. Pistons passing it around. Here's Joseph. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Beal. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Westbrook with the steal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Westbrook.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Bay. Here's Okafor. Got a piece of it. Outside Westbrook. Over Joseph. Westbrook can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Diallo. Back to Joseph. Okafor, the pass to Bay. He kicks it to Joseph. There's the triple. Rebound by the Wizards. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Now the pass to Bay, to the middle. Here's Diallo. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards leading by 14. Here's Hutchison. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And so he hits both. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 16. over Westbrook. Detroit, no good that time either. The Wizards have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Goes up the baseline. Here's Avdia. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. The 3 from Joseph. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Gafford. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And he makes the first. Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Both good from the line that time. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The absolute fearlessness, it's why we love Westbrook, just getting after it and drawing the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Bradley Beal. He's putting up about 21 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Now here's Plumlee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Diallo. Got a hand on it. Here's Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Dennis Smith. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. And he knocks down the first one.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
He's off on the second. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Now here's Hachimura. Following the missed shot by Dennis Smith. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Westbrook. 21 points in the game. There's Beal with the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. And he'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense, at times you almost have to foul him to stop him.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And Joseph kicks to Grant. To the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Beal dishes to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Now, here's Avdia. Defense right on him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gafford's got 5.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Grant down low. He's covered by Hachimura. Grant the pass to Diallo. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Detroit, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Hayes, he's checked in for Joseph. And a switcher also for Washington. Ryan's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Westbrook. He's got 21. Over Smith. Westbrook, no good. Pistons trail by 18. And here's Diallo. Inside. Beal with the steal. All alone. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Wow, Beal's tenaciousness paying off. He works so hard, and then he'll catch you unprepared and make you pay for it.
Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the strike.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Trains the three-pointer. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Diallo the pass to Smith. Releases. Hayes, no good.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Beal can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Wizards leading by 23. Plumlee with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Washington's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. The Pistons shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And Smith with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Grant, right side. Dishes it to Hayes. Back to Grant. Beyond the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
Yeah, and Kevin, they'll never admit it, but a road trip like this one is the last thing they want to see. When you are letting games slip away from you, like this team has recently, you do not want to be in hostile territory.
Tries again. Bryant trying to free himself up. Washington again turning it over. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. Well, you look at Hayes, third in assists and a great leader. And, of course, Denny Avdia.
It's been a grand entrance to the NBA for both of these players. I mean, I think we could be seeing two of the next great playmakers in our league.
And timeout call. Dwayne Casey has had enough.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Lopez, he's checked in for Washington.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Westbrook. Third in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. For Detroit, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Hayes. Detroit making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Avdia kicks to Westbrook. Outside Beal from the arc, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Beal's got 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Okafor. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Down low, here's Lopez. It's taken away by Smith. Knocked away. Stolen by Avdia. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Beal. Now here's Hayes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Bay, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Avdia. Here's Lopez, who's back up. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Okafor. Just his first attempt. Rebounded by the Wizards. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's blocked. For the 3, the shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Westbrook finds Beal. Back to Westbrook. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Beal. Passes to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Bay. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bay's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Westbrook passes to Bertens. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That one falls for Bertans. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Avdia. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Smith kicks to Okafor. Lopez with the steal. Here's the break. Over Smith. Lopez, no luck. The Pistons shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better.
An average shooter from deep. It's clear Smith Jr. has the touch and focus. Just needs to be more consistent.
Westbrook against Smith. Outside Beal. Over Hayes. It's deflected. And so it's the Washington Wizards sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
When Westbrook is in the flow, there's no one who can do some of the things he can do on the basketball court. The physical ability, the passion, he's been fearful.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
That was very undisciplined half of basketball they just played. You can see it in all the points they gave up at the free throw line. Listen, I don't mind the aggressive attitude, but they took it too far with all the silly, crazy fouls.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, Grant is out there with Diallo. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
That free throw good from Avdia. And he makes both free throws. Here's Smith. And he lays it straight in. Smith's got 19 points.
And the way Smith Jr. reads the defense, fantastic at taking advantage of that screen and roll.
Here's Beal. Bryant. Rebounded by the Pistons. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. He's looking for Diallo and finds him.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one misses. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Pass to Diallo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good. Good on the 2nd free throw. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Westbrook passes to Bryant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Smith isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up, constantly getting into the guts of the D and forcing the issue.
Free throw drop for Smith. Smith hits them both. Wizards leading by 21. Pass to Bryant. Here's Beal. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
The Wizards have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The pass to Beal. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Hayes kicks to Plumlee. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Smith against Westbrook. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Out to Smith. Over Westbrook. Smith, no good. Wizards leading by 22. Bryant passes to Hachimura. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Grant. Westbrook against Smith. Pass to Hayes. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Washington has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. The Wizards with another miss. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Dennis Smith. And a change for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Hachimura. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by Avdia. To the paint. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Detroit. Diallo inside. He has 5. Outside, Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Beal. And he overshot that one, missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Pistons shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Joseph looking around. A shot missing. Now Washington takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Diallo finds Joseph.
Get there.
Pass to Grant.
I see him.
Pass to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Stewart passes to Joseph. Feeds it to Westbrook. Some solid defense from Grant. Plumlee against Bryant. Here's Diallo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. 5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
No good on that one. Detroit making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. The Wizards also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Avdia. So we can't get either to fall. Washington's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Outside, Joseph. The pass to Grant. Diallo with it. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And it's Okafor missing. Washington has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Smith checked in for Washington. That's good from Westbrook. Joseph with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Robinson's checked in for Washington. Stewart passes to Okafor. Outside, Joseph. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stewart's got his first basket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Smith finds Lopez. Here's Hutchison, and he banks in the layup.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Joseph, the pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Okafor.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Robinson, finished off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Joseph. He's got 9. Passes it to Okafor. Over Lopez. The jump hook, and it's Okafor missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Joseph after the basket by Washington. Pass to Okafor. Back to Joseph. Throws it up high. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Three-pointer. They get a hand on it. And it's Detroit's ball. Here's Diallo, and it's blocked. Here's Hutchison. He has 6.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Joseph, the pass to Diallo. Outside, Joseph. Shot to stop the run. That shot, no good. Smith with the defensive effort. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Robinson, that's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Bay. 5 points in the game. Pass to Diallo. 5 to shoot. Here's Okafor. Kept alive.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Lopez. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Okafor against Lopez. There's the pass to Hutchison. And the shot falls short this time. Pistons shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Joseph. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Joseph. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Diallo. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Hachimura comes in for Robinson. And Joseph drops them both. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Over Smith. Smith, no luck.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Smith, the pass to Bay. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Lopez dishes to Smith. Hachimura against Okafor. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. Hachimura, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. Okafor kicks to Smith. Passes to Bay.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
We have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
For 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Hutchinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith, the pass to Hutchison. And another miss by Washington. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Washington's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Lopez. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's the fast break. Okafor dishes to Smith. Over Smith. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
And so it's the Washington Wizards sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Ish Smith. Paseknik's out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shot.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pistons shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Ellington the pass to Doumbouya. Kicks it to Jackson. Drops in the tray. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And it's important that Jackson become consistent from deep. That definitely has the touch to make shots from there.
Here's Bunga. It's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
So it's Detroit now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Bay passes to Ellington. It's stolen by Hachimura. One-on-one fast break. There's the dish to Smith. Pass to Bertans. Here's Bunga. Smith for three. Musa grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Shoots the three. Rebound by the Wizards. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. Plumlee is checked in for Detroit. He's perfect from the line this time. Detroit's gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Doumbouya. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The Pistons rebound. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Pasecniks. Howard down after the assist led him into the lane.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Outside Jackson. Plumlee trying to break loose. And here we go. Washington fast break. Pasecniks, no good. Pistons shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Doumbouya can't get it to go. And so it's Bunga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
This is when Ish is at his best, in space and in transition.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ellington finds Jackson, and he makes that one. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Bunga, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya. And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in. Now Ellington. And the pass to Jackson. And the three off target. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 13-5 run. And again, Washington no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Doumbouya, Pasecniks with the rebound.
I mean, you got to appreciate the aggressiveness, but you also have to recognize the situation.
Two shot.
The first one falls. Detroit making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's really great at keeping after misses, using those long arms and quick instincts to snag rebounds.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Ellington. Here's Hayes. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Wizards have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Passes it to Besekniks. Smith outside, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Robinson's checked in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. And here is Ellington. Stolen by Robinson. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Robinson.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Pass to Musa. Picked off in midair. Here's Bunga. The coast-to-coast dunk.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Smith. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Pistons passing it around. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Musa's got his first 2 points.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Pass to Bertans. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Pistons have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And Jackson there going right from dribbling to that shooting motion, showing great confidence by stopping on a dime for that pull-up.
There's the pass to Bertans. Back to Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Smith. Passes it to Musa. Now here's Ellington. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. They get it back. The first free throw is good. Corey Joseph's checked in for Hayes. That one is no good. Wizards have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Bertans can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Musa. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Jackson can definitely rise and be free. Got to keep him out of the paint, or you're just asking for trouble.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Robinson. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And good that time.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Smith, the pass to Robinson. Pass to Pasechniks. Rebound, Detroit. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Washington with the rebound. And here we go. Washington fast break up the floor. Robinson kicks to Smith. Misses from close range. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Musa passes to Joseph. Shot from free throw range. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Doumbouya is checked in for Detroit. Washington controlling the game. Smith with it. Smith on the wing. Here's the floater. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Detroit the other way. In the corner, it's Ellington. Dishes it to Doumbouya. Washington with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Doumbouya. Off target from 3-point range.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Pasechniks.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes the first. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. So he gets them both. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Kicks to Doumbouya. To the middle. And the jam by Doumbouya.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Washington.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Russell Westbrook.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Jackson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Jackson, with the quick first step there, when he's taken off towards the rim, he really does force the defense to have to try to foul him.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow, and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
Both free throws good from Jackson. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Bonga. Back to Smith. Pass to Besekniks. Bounce pass Robinson. Lots of room. Basket good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.